think about this too, right? And I'm gonna just go back to sports real quick. But so way back in the day, I used to play baseball. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of good at it, right? But when we used to play baseball, there was a particular everybody thinks, especially when they're young, everybody thinks when they grab the bat, they're just gonna grip it, and they're gonna grip it as tight as they can, and then they're gonna cock back, and the ball is coming, and they got the tightest grip possible, and then they're gonna swing the bat. And then what ends up happening? For those of you who play baseball, you probably just saw what happened in your head. You swung as hard as you could, you clinched the bat as hard as you could, and then you probably popped that ball straight in the air. And here it goes, ball comes right on down. And so that's the thing is like, even in football, when you're catching a football, you're not going to tense up, like you're not going to try to almost create like a wall with your hands, right? They teach you to bring in the football. They teach you to catch it, to see it in, and then tuck the football. But see, that's the thing I want you to get out of this is that even in baseball, if you're trying to squeeze too tight, in football, if you're trying to squeeze too tight and then you're trying to fight the thing that you have in front of you, like it's not going to go anywhere. So I want y'all to think about that as far as your life goes. Like when you're trying to worry about things that you cannot control, because that's really what those analogies are. When you're trying to fight the baseball bat, when you're trying to fight the football, what happens? You hit the ball, it goes straight up in the air and then comes right back on down to where it was supposed to be anyway, right? There's no movement. When you try to catch that football and you squeezed it so tight and you dropped it, or the defender hits it out your hand because you gripped it too hard or something like that, the ball just falls right where it was at anyway. And you put all that effort in to get nowhere. But when you have the right amount of control and you're worried about the things that you can control and you have the right grip on the bat and then you have the right hand placement and the right tension in your hands and you see the ball in and you swing the bat with touch and you're not trying to squeeze the life out of it, that's when you start to get your home runs. That's when you can catch the football and you can make a move with it and run. Even if you can't run with the football, you get tackled and you get positive yards. Even if you don't hit a home run, you hit a shot somewhere and you can make it on first base, second base. You might get a triple. It don't have to be a home run every time. But that's the part that I want you to start to think about your life. And when you put yourself in a position to only worry about what you cannot control, that's what your life looks like. You do all this worrying, you do all this stressing, and you put all this energy into something that has nothing to do with you.